Hey, it's old Uncle Mark from the mothership with the weight. This is the advanced lesson. I've plugged into my Marshall. It's a 50D. There are a lot of different amps like this. It's an acoustic amp only. It's a guitar amp, really. You know. Fishman makes these, Fender makes these. I put a little delay on it. I also add a tiny bit of chorus. Chorus and delay for me are like salt and pepper. You should use them sparingly. That's just my opinion. Too much salt, too much pepper ruins the meal. This is the weight. I assume you saw the beginner. The beginner lesson. Something I want you to get a handle on is a little bit of a hammer-on thing where we're going to do. So you're going to come down with your pick, hammer on, and keep going down to the G. So you're on the D note right here. You can see my pick right there. You're on the D note, down. That's what you kind of want to do. Okay? There's another part to this where you're going to take either your pinky or your third finger to this note. Here is a B. And you're just going to hit the note, pull it a little bit. Put those two together. So this is down, 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 down. That's for your pick. The song is in G. It has a G, and it's a B minor C. In the beginner lesson, we do the one finger here. Really, it's there. So if you can make that shape, you should. That's you're barring the B, which is just in between these two dots, and that's how I remember it. Okay, so G is open, G sharp, A, B flat, B. And if you can put your finger, your pinky, and stretch it up here to this D, okay? All right, and I will do it actually this way because 9 times out of 10, I've got a slide on my fourth finger. So when I make this stretch, I've got a stretch there. So I get a lot of requests for lessons that have these long stretches. So you're going to have to get this anyway. You're going to have to start stretching. So when you're sitting around watching sports, go through these stretches. Try to make 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to do 5. Just try to make those stretches because you're going to want them. You're eventually going to want this. So that's 6, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. You're eventually going to want to stretch that far. There's a lot of things you can do with a stretch like this. So, work on your stretching exercises. By doing these exercises and working around the neck, you might come up with a new song or a new phrase. So I digressed a little bit. We are back doing the weight. The weight is very cool. So we were here, down. Also, your B minor is here. Your C is just a bar across, but I want you to do a little hammer on here using this note, right? So I know that's an A. So this is something I want you to get used to is... So down, hammer on, down. Down, hammer on, down. Down. You're just going down twice. Down, down. But you're going to hammer on in there right here. Okay? That's another thing you should be practicing. Okay, so here we go. Coming down and hitting that G. Take a load of Fanny, take a load for free, take a load of Fanny. Right on me, yeah. Okay, that's kind of putting it all together. There's a lot of these. So what I'm doing is I'm hitting all the notes. Something to practice, hitting that really hard. It's a lot harder than it looks. So I want you to practice that. And you can practice that all over the neck. Or down here on. So that's something you need to practice. If you want to do these rock and roll songs, even acoustic or electric, whatever you want to do, you know, you've got choices, but you got to, there are these concepts that I want you to work on. I think of practicing in three ways. Practice sometimes noodling around, just practice and fool around, and sometimes you'll find a phrase or a song you really like and it'll work into a tune or a song that you like or you just invented yourself. Then there's practice time where you're actually going to work on a song. You are going to get this down. Whatever rhythm you like. Okay? That's practice. Rehearsal is to take all that stuff, put it together, play the entire song in its entirety. Okay? And if you screw it up or anything like that, start over completely from the beginning. Get it from end to end, from intro to outro. That's how I practice. That's how I rehearse. I rehearse from intro to outro. I practice and I just mess around, you know. I sit here and... Or... I just love doing that. It's practicing like that is great. It's practice, right? You know? Noodling, practice, songs. Anyway, enjoy. Have a nice time. If you guys are down in New Orleans, good for you. Fantastic. I have a virtual tip jar beneath down in the show notes. It says paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. I thank you guys for all the donations, all the song ideas. Trust me, they're coming. I just like this song, and I just wanted to record it for you guys, and because it's easy, you can use one finger and do it. It's just a killer band song, and so enjoy, and we'll see you next time.